Alright, we have got so many side quests to do in this tea house right now. It's not even funny. Well, let's get going. There's a few upstairs. We're going to start with those, because the one that's downstairs takes a little bit more time. Yeah. But first, there's a guy up here named Rue, who we're going to be using for something a little bit later on. And he is really drunk.
Rue, I know you keep saying you'll close the Great Dam as soon as you get your courage up, but it's been 3 days. Master Dutong isn't as generous as old Mother Quan used to be. You can't stay here anymore.
No, I'm sorry, young one. Let me buy you a drink. 2 bowls of wine and we'll drink a toast to a better time. Just add it to my tab. I'm good for it.
Rue, I don't have time for this. I have other customers to take care of. You have to leave now.
No, I'm really pretty sure I have to drink now. I need to get my courage up so I can go close the dam. Yeah, just another drink or 2. Or 3. Or maybe 4. Oh, more wine?
You will? Thank the Emperor. I've lots of other work to do.
And who are you? More importantly, do you have any wine handy? Or, can you get some? My help? Nobody asked for my help. They don't even trust me enough to ride on my barge. But I'm not some useless old drunk. I'll show 'em. That's why I volunteered to go close the Great Dam. You just need a drink or 2 to get my courage up first. You can't be serious. True, my barge is the only way to get there, but the pirates are dangerous. Believe me, you don't want to go up there. Have some wine instead. Mad is what I am. A real loon. Especially when I've had my fill of wine, like now. Truth is, I'd be happy to take you up to the pirates' camp. If I didn't have more pressing business. I promised to close the dam and save the town. Truth is, I wish I'd never told anyone what I was going to do. I was a bit drunk when I said it, but I can't back out now. Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless drunk, but when I close the dam, they'll think I'm a hero. I just need a few drinks to get my courage up before I go. You'll close the dam? You do seem the capable sort. Well, I don't suppose anyone would hold it against me if I let someone more capable take over. I guess this means I don't have any real reason not to take you to the pirates now. I said I'd take you, and I'm a man of my word. Mostly. I'll make my way down to the little dock where I have my barge and get everything ready. Just meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go. Good. I got lots to do before we go. Check the barge, check our supplies, sample the wine. You never want to travel with bad wine.
He seems sincere. It might be foolish to place our trust in someone so fond of wine, but I believe he'll be there when we need him.
Remember, meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
So Yanwan was just standing there that entire time. Alright. I thought she had stuff to do. I guess not. Also, I'd like to peruse little anti-gravity beard he had there. Maybe gravity in Jade Empire just doesn't work the same as it does in the real world. I don't know. Oh, I got so much crap to do. Whatever. Let's just pretend you didn't see Matchmaker in there. And let's go do this side quest over here in the corner with this guy. And his ox carrying ogre, whatever.
Leave Zhang alone.
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No. Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see Ox.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No. Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things.
No, please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What? Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now. Zhang does not belong to me. He works for me of his own free will. I am Dongping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of my oxen, and since then he has refused to come back. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me. You will? I must warn you, Zhang is, well, he is very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful. Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
Speak softly. It's not going to be that kind of conversation, dude.
Go away. Zhang not want to speak to you. Zhang kill ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with ox. Zhang not want to hurt ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for ox. Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped Ox on her head. Ox is dead. Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad. Master already have another ox. Poor ox. Zhang killed Ox's sister. Now Ox won't like Zhang anymore.
Oh, he's just a little slow. Or a lot slow. Yeah, a lot slow. So, yeah. If you don't... Yeah, you just open palm and Zhang will go back pretty good. Close fist and you'll have to kill him.
Zhang is lonely. Ox must be lonely too. Maybe Ox will forgive Zhang and we be friends again. I will go and see. You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang like you. Zhang hope you have good day.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhang. Let's go home.
Zhang coming. Zhang go home now.
Thank you for getting rid of that thing. Business is bad enough without that ogre scaring away my customers. Here's a little something to thank you. It's not much, but it's about all I can afford these days.
Oh, hey, that guy showed up. He's kind of important. Whatever, level up. Alright, let's make Furious Ming's stats larger. 'Cause bigger numbers are better than smaller numbers in RPGs, right? So let's beef up Spirit Thief a little bit. Spirit Thief is handy to use, like, all the time. It's the only style you ever need to beat the entire game. Every single boss, every single enemy, no. my goodness, exciting stat leveling action right here, right? Oh my god, I disappeared. There's so many ghosts in this game that you don't even know are ghosts. So over here we have this guy. He has a really long thing that we have to do. No, not that. Jesus Christ, people. He wants us to eat some meat. No, not oh. Let's just make sure that all my stats are maxed right now. In terms of the bars being full, because that's important for this side quest. And icing on the cake, he doesn't even speak English. Yay.
Pakeni wa kawane ya.
Niwupa ia kupusa ia erwath kraka ia nano uksaro isowak nikano wo napiat shathia uko. Piat shathia kraka ia nano uksaro wo nofatasiya. Ika kahia wo noka kike ia wo shathia oko uki ia ayayuya wai. Wo so awi ia ni tu wo uksumpuno. Piat shathia kraka ia nano uksaro wo nofatasiya. Wasrafno sositu noko ota napia ifaria ok. Kutkosi wiwa ya wo nova ya ifaria okta wikino. Wo nova ya sususatia son sifonia sonsi ifok. Niwupa ia kupusa ia erwath kraka ia nano uksaro isowak nikano wo napiat shathia uko. Wo nova ia sususatia son sifonia sonsi ifok.
So the whole point of this is that he gives you food that messes with your stats. It'll actually lower them. Not the total, just the bar. Just like it's like taking damage or using chi or something. And the trick is to not eat too many dishes that do too much to one stat. So we're gonna start with roasted bear heart, eh? Sounds scrumptious. Let's go.
Ia. Wowo ia kukwania sinia ia. Piat shathia kraka ia nano uksaro wo nofatasiya. Noko wo ifawia ok kun one wipifia. Ika kahia wo noka kike ia wo shathia oko uki ia ayayuya wai. Wasrafno sositu noko ota napia ifaria ok. Wo kupketita sumpono sukokot awokatia wo nofatasiya.
Well, clearly there's only one choice. We need to eat these testicles. Oh, BioWare. I'll take 2 of the testicles. Oh. You just eat them like donut holes.
Kutkosi wiwa ya wo nova ya ifawiya okta wikino. Tofaria wo saya wo kokokapikita wo saya sawa fonia ak. Oknikofia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yowia sonsi ya wo yowia.
That's not foreshadowing at all.
Piershat ukni uksa ia sun puno kanhon wo ushashia uksa hiaka. Wo kupkatita sun puno sukokot awokatia wo nofatasaya. Ia. Wo ia kukwania sinya ia. Ika kahia wo noka kike ia wo shathia oka uki ia ayayuya wai. Ni wo sosawa ia wa nano yopa napia ifa ia ok.
So right here, you can lie to the guy. If he eats it, he'll just die because he's a puss. And he will give you something if you are honest, but you can just take that same thing off his body if you kill him.
Wo ifa wia ok kun one wipifia. Wo so awi ani tu wo ok sumpuno. Utatsa ia oka yowe ia fonia sisa ia trusta pafawe ia towia.
You received a bronze tongue. That is a neat gem. It makes you better at talking to people. He just vanishes forever. Yep, and all the Furious Ming's stats have been drained slightly. And this is a neat thing. We're just gonna swap out something for it. Definitely that charm gem, because that thing is like terrible compared to this. Well, Intimidation's still the highest one. Oh, whatever. I'm sure he can be nice about that sort of thing. Yeah, let's, Oh, is that actually all of the things on the top floor? It is, but there's a man over here. He has a side quest too, but we can't actually do it yet because you don't get it from talking to him.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace?
You didn't say what? The subtitles are lying.
Sorry doesn't count for much. Sorry can't erase our mistakes. Sorry can't change the past.
Oh, just reload your save, dude.
Nothing. It's not important. Not anymore. Just leave me alone.
Look, just reload your save and do it again. What is wrong with you? This is a video game, kindly you, Shan. Nub. Jesus. God, alright, let's go back downstairs. We have another long side quest to do down there. Yep.
Hello, young one. My name is Quan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Quan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay? Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house. Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine. No one knew. This was just an empty patch of rock for hundreds of years. Who would have thought the Empire had deeded it to anyone? But Master Dutong came along with his writ. Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong. That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
Well, clearly he robbed this woman blind, and we are going to prove it and get monies and rewards and stuff. Yeah, this guy over here is Dutong. He's the guy that showed up just a minute ago in that other mission thing, whatever. Yep. So let's talk to this guy, because he's got stuff to say, whatever.
Hello, greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot! I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru. I'm sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Quan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were. That imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice. Sure. Just remember, I'm pretty new at this. I'm still practicing. Let's try this one. Every bureaucrat knows a tree grows toward the light, but a rock grows not at all. I have no idea. Dutong just had me memorize a bunch of wise sayings. None of them make much sense to me. Maybe they'll sound better if people drink the wine. I shouldn't speak ill of my boss, but I don't trust him. Maybe it's because he's not from the town. He just showed up one day with that imperial writ and took over. That imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice. Mother Quan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway. What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Quan should still own the tea house. Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ, and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Quan. That might work. It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed. It won't be quite that easy. I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up. The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly and makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand. No problem. We have 2 sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and imperial seasoned spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The Imperial seasoned spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up.
Well, you know what it's time for? It's time for some more BioWare number games. Whoop-de-doo. So we got these 2 kinds of wine. And we got some numbers. So Dutong's drunkenness is based on a scale from 1 to 9. You want to get him at 7. And the seasoned spirits is worth 3, and the regular one's worth 1, so yeah. Let's give him restorative just to make sure he's totally, really super sober.
Sure thing. He doesn't like taking it, but I'll just slip it into a glass. He'll drink it and be sober as a judge in no time. Anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, then just seasoned spirits twice and peasant's wine, and then you win. You win forever.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you? 1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
Well, that's that.
Good, good. Go speak to Dutong. If he's not drunk enough, or if he's too drunk, come back and see me and I'll mix him up another drink. We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a sneak. Then old Mother Quan will be back in charge, and I won't ever have to give out another bit of bad advice.
Well, he's drunk enough, because he got up. That's how you know. Let's do this. Hello, Dutong.
What do you want? You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy that is the life of 3 Sheets Dutong? No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. Just the thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul.
Oh, wait, he's not drunk. He's just emo. Damn it. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. Confess my sins. Then I'll feel better. Oh, I'm a despicable person. A bad, bad man. The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up!
Boss, what are you saying? I better sober you up.
You gotta sober up the boss. Get in range. Sober beam, go.
God, oh, I hate that restorative potion. Oh, that stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung. And now I have the strangest memory, as if oh no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, oh, I don't know, an imperial writ? What? No, I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Quan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, 3 Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce. I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you, if you keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Dutong. I could really use the silver, but Mother Quan is such a nice old lady, I'm just not sure what to do. Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Quan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Quan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
I knew you would make the right choice. We share the same master, and he taught us both well.
Yeah, stop brown-nosing Dawnstar. At least in public.
Hello again, dearie. I hope you're having a nice time here in in Master Dutong's tea house. A forgery, are you certain? That scoundrel! No wonder he left here so fast. cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. For good. And thanks to this brave young man here, the tea house is mine again.
Hooray for Mother Quan! Her tea house is back in business!
You've given me back the only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house. I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Quan's.
You know what's great? I don't think you actually order anything from this place, like, ever. Pointful! Whatever, experience, money, who cares? Who cares about that in RPG, right? Let's just pretend that Matchmaker isn't there. I totally did it already. I don't know why it's there.
Praise the Emperor. Old Mother Quan is back in charge, and I'm back steeping tea where I belong. No more giving out bad advice for me.
My god, he's a ventriloquist. There's so many of those in the Jade Empire, man. But where are the puppets? Actually, I don't want to know where the puppets are. So that's all the crap you can do in there. Only took 30 minutes. Oh boy. Now we're going to have a little chat with some other people. This guy has a merchant here. He's got a mission, and his old master's down here. And the captain guy, they all have stuff to say. We're going to be visiting them all. I am tired of seeing this place in normal speed, though. There we go.
Your move, old goat.
He's not a goat, you stupid idiot asshole. Jesus.
You
taught me much, Jian, but the most valuable lessons were learning where you were wrong. 17th square of the Lion, if you please. You are being rude, Jian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment. Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Played on a board of 19 rows and columns, the black and white pieces capture territory for their player. Do not be so hasty, Jian. You did not turn me aside all those years ago. Jian the Iron Fist isn't honestly going to let this one walk away, is he? If you don't say anything, then I will, you old goat. I too see strength, but also the capacity for understanding the world and your place in it. You could prove an interesting pupil.
Ipanar nuko iwa ir nikasanarir iruru ninua sa irkana.
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open palm, and I will teach you the mysteries of Stone Immortal.
Usair kokonato, tanatnia, katanano, shafatoyo, kokonato sir ipanoneniko.
So the whole point of this is that they'll teach you a magic style if you're closed fist or open palm enough. I'm not close enough to getting the thing yet, but whatever. Once you get your alignment close enough to one or the other, you'll start to... Your character will have a different pose and the background will change a bit more. Usually around then is when you can get this style. If you just stick to one completely throughout Tian's Landing. At least towards the end of the chapter, you should be able to get one of the styles. Probably sooner. Depending on how much stuff you do. So here's this guy. This guy. Don't know why he's here yet, but you'll see. This is all out of order, my god. And here's a merchant. She sells things, just like merchants tend to do.
Hello there, stranger. I haven't spotted you around Tian's Landing before. You've come at a bad time, what with the dam being open and all. Regardless, it's good to meet you. I'm Darting Lynx, the Acrobat. Unfortunately, I'm not putting any shows on in Tian's Landing, if that's why you're here.
I'm just imagining the Resident Evil 4 merchant with her voice actor because of that stranger.
You know, feats of balance and precision, delicate routines to shock and amaze. Whatever brings some silver, really. I travel around the countryside putting on acts and sometimes teaching people a few tricks. Hey, now that I think of it, you're a warrior, right? I may not be putting on any shows here, but I could teach you a few techniques to improve your balance and speed if you're interested. I'd be happy to. I'll be leaving Tian's Landing someday soon, and silver always helps the trip go smoother. Let's see what I can teach you.
Yep, she sells some crappy gems. And also these styles. There's a good one here. It's pretty decent, actually. It's really expensive, though. And then she has a bunch of ones that have pluses and minuses, too. And all her styles are bird-related. Swallows grace. Because you gotta be graceful when you're swallowing, don't you? Ha 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 ha. I hate myself. I could probably pawn like all these off because they're terrible. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. And I guess we should ask her how she came by that name, because that's really important.
It's not much of a story, really. It's just a stage name I picked up when I first started practicing acrobatics. I was quite young, and my master felt I was a little too fast for my own good. "You dart like a lynx," he would say, "but you balance like a drunken frog." He taught me to slow my movements and really focus on what I was doing, but his nickname for me stuck. All the best to you.
Important conversations all around.
These docks remind me of the fishermen in two.
Stop right there! I gave you 2 extra duty. Get back to that galley and start cleaning.
We don't have to listen to you, Ing. You're a captain without a ship. She's nothing but a landlocked house now.
I will discover a way to free this ship. Until then, you'd better follow orders.
I've had enough of you and your orders.
Now get back in that ship! I'm your captain, understand?
Well, you're still the captain, for now. But if you don't get us out of this town soon, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Then we'll see what's what.
We're gonna warn you about it first, though. Common courtesy among pirates. So this is Ing. He wants that dam closed, and he'll pay you if you do that. That's the whole conversation right there.
About my men, I don't want to hear it. When Minister Sheng gets the Great Dam closed, we'll be happy to leave. Until then, we're stuck here. They're good men, but we're all a bit mad right now. The Great Dam is open and the lake that feeds into the river is gone. My ship is stranded here like a lame water buffalo. We're sailors. We don't belong on land. If we could just get our ship back on the water, everything would be fine. But that won't happen until someone finds a way to close the dam. The moment I saw you, I knew you were the fearless sort. I hoped you would offer to help. It shames me to need the help of a stranger. I'm not a rich man, but my reputation, my ship, and my men are worth everything I can give. Close the dam and free us, and I'll give you all the silver I have. You won't get too far if you don't speak to Minister Sheng first. The dam is located in the ruins, but a pair of massive gates blocks the way. Only Sheng has the key. Good luck. I'm not used to needing help from others. It's hard for me to say this, but thank you.
That's almost a goatee. Level that beard up a little bit there while I'm gone writing. Seriously. Now, over here, there's a guy. He's got a side quest, but I can't do it. I'm sure you're all really sad to hear that. We'll be doing it later. Because, of course. Yep.
Finally! Someone stronger than these cowed peasants. This town disgusts me. I am Scholar Six Heavens, and I need someone who possesses great strength and skill. What I do not need, however, is someone who walks the way of the open palm. I can read in every movement that you would protect the weak and coddle the poor. They must protect themselves. You see? Your every action and each word tells me that you are not the person I need. If I can see by your actions that you understand the way of the closed fist, I promise to make it worth your while. Otherwise, I will not waste any more time with you.
That's kind of a dickhead move right there. Hey, undo all of your alignment, and I'll give you a side mission. Because it's really worthwhile, right? No, it's not. So, because that mission has us going to places that I haven't shown off yet, we won't be doing it for a while. So screw that jerk off. We're going to run back up to where Minister Sheng is, because there's a merchant there, and he's got a thing for us to do, so I'll see you in a minute.
Are you getting... Your move. Are you getting... Your move, old goat.
Konio nuyu, kokeir tatasinan. Sun puno onuyusir taikunpa ibnano pir ni wonun. Wonoir efuir uk sunorkfonir siir sisitu. Satha afsoir, uk napir anigir ninpir. Owo sair uyukap tantharundano, wo tarwair shathir owo. Wo kausoir noka wowo tarwair shaksir finupifu. Wonoir efuir uk sunorkfonir siir sisitu. Satha afsoir, uk napir anigir ninpir. Usosir uthak tarwair, shathir owosu. Wo quair ano uyu, kubkithir soso wawer wakwakir toir wo. Wo kausoir noka wowo tarwail shaksiro finupifu.
So this is just pretty straightforward. You get a statue back, and he gives you a discount. Yay. I really need to say that, because, you know, yeah. So Tong's hanging out where Scholar Six Heavens is, so we'll go right back down there. Hooray.
What do you want? Can't you see we're busy drinking here? Gotta wash away our sorrows. It's no fun being trapped in this town. We don't know nobody, we ain't seen our families in months, and Now we're stuck here. That'd drive anyone to drink. Figurine? You mean that clay statue? It's a pretty little thing. I just borrowed it for a while. I didn't steal it. My ma used to have figurines like that. I ain't seen her in a long time. I really miss her. I just borrowed the figurine to remind me of her. A gift from his ma? Oh, geez, I guess he probably wants it back, huh? Here, take the figurine. Yeah. I don't mean it caused no trouble. I just missed my ma is all. I ain't crying. I just got something in my eye. I gotta go back to the boat now. Come on, boys, let's go.
Konio nuyu, kokeir tatasinan. Sun puno onuyusir tai kunpa ipanano pir ni wonun. Wo yakuptir, ni shin warawair, wo suir kak. Ak we wo ofir, san kasoir wo siyutana. Onuyuir napair, wo kwair shapshir fan onuyusair ikupan.
You really can't summon these swords, can you? You really can't do that. Alright. Whatever.